Well, it's been over a year now since residents have had to conform to the countrywide plastic ban. In the first of a three-part series, Desmond Saunders explores the ban's impact and the work environmental officials have been doing.
Officers from the Ministry of the Environment and the Department of Environmental Health Services have been on a relentless pursuit. Since the implementation of the Global Plastic Ban Initiative over a year ago, these entities have been making rounds, inspecting over 20 retail establishments here in the capital to ensure residents and businesses adhere to the new rules now in play. Senior Environmental Officer in the Ministry of Environment and Housing, Rihanna Neely Murphy.
What we have found is that I would say about half of the businesses are in compliance, and for those ones that are not in compliance, of course, they'll give you a good reason as to why they're not. Plastic items, styrofoam items, any of the ban items. So you have bags, food utensils, and you have the styrofoam food containers. We visited several warehouses as well, and we either confiscated on the spot or we would have sent officers back, depending on the amount to confiscate.
And while some businesses are not distributing or selling the prohibited items, Neely says she's still concerned over the relatively high number of plastic items on the streets. Her department has now mounted a nationwide education campaign and are doubling their efforts with various agencies to discourage the sale and distribution of illegal plastic items.
The percentage is about 40%. Many people are not selling them. We have had several instances where they were just stockpiled in the warehouse. They had already made the transition, but they did not turn in the items during the grace period.
Lawbreakers could face fines of up to $5,000 for not abiding by the new rules. Single-use plastics and plastic bags, plastic utensils and straws are all prohibited. Local shoppers being asked to keep a keen eye out for these items.
As our ban is really enforced at the border, we are really maintaining a pretty high rate of compliance. You can't bring it into the country. That doesn't say that people may not try to bring it into the country.
Global reports show $13 billion of damage to marine ecosystems annually. Also, some 8 million metric tons of plastic enters the ocean from the land each year. And if things continue, by 2050, there will be more plastic than fish in the ocean. The question is, can this trend be stopped? On our next report, we will tell you how a retail giant is responding to the new plastic ban policy. Desmond Saunders, ZNS Network News.